Hey, this is Raven, and thanks for listening to the Give Me a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Hello everyone, it's Dan. It's a Monday, technically Tuesday in the UK, which means it's a Monday Night Raw, and it's me again. Feels like I've been with you guys a lot over the past weekend. So we've got Markin saying that Drew has been pulled from King of the Ring tournament because he's not been medically cleared. Expect Finn's opponent for the match tonight has not been revealed, which is a shame for Drew massively. I'd love to know what the injury is. We've got Lucas saying, how you doing? Howdy, yeah, boy. Howdy. And we've got Jack in as well. Surely this is a bit late for you, isn't it, Jack? Yeah, probably don't want to risk him ahead of Clash with that coming up in not that long of a time. We have got Monday Night Raw. We have got King and Queen of the Ring tournament qualifiers or matches on tonight. We've got Sheamus versus Gunther. We've got Ricochet versus Ilja Dragunov. And then we've got Lyra Valkyria versus Asuka, Zoey Stark versus Nile, and Natalya versus IYO SKY. That, to me, is a great set of matches. Ricochet versus Ilja Dragunov is going to be an absolute brilliant match. If you haven't seen Ilja Dragunov before, he's been called up from NXT. Sheamus versus Gunther, you know how good them guys are. WrestleMania 39, absolute tore the house down. So, you know they can put on a good match. Lyra Valkyria, called up as well. Recently lost the NXT Women's Championship. And going up against someone as experienced as Asuka, who wasn't defeated in NXT, which was an incredible run. And then we've got little sort of bitey dog style in Zoey Stark versus Nile, very pitbull. And then experience levels on Natalya versus IYO SKY. That seems like it's going to be knocking it out of the park as well. So, there is a lot of wrestling by the sounds of tonight's show. We've got Observing in as well. How you doing, dude? Hope it's a good Raw tonight. Oh, massively. And it has the potential to be. We've got the new rosters going live today. So the draft, obviously, last week has mixed things up a bit. So we are starting with them tonight. Jack's been playing Tomb Raider 2013 today. I had it back in 2013, but it was a free on Game Pass to download. So 2 out of 3 and proud of that. Nice. I haven't been playing any games for a little while. Sometimes I'll sit and play games for hours at a time. Every so often it'll be every so often that I do it, but I'm more of a bit of a casual gamer lately where I'll play for a couple of hours, then watch something, and then might play it for the next day for a couple of hours. Last game I bought was Hogwarts Legacy. That shows you how long ago it was, and I've had that for well over a year. So we're going then now forever. So in the UK, it has been a public holiday. So what have people been doing today with the public bank holiday, Jack? We've got Crazy Ginger Jakin. How you doing? Observing's been playing a game called Skater Ritual. It's like Call of Duty Zombies, but cheaper. Cool. Don't mind a bit of Call of Duty every so often as well. Yeah, that sounds very similar to me, Jack. Casual, but occasionally have a good binge, yeah. I've got a ROG Alley, which is a handheld gaming one. but it'll play most of the sort of higher spec PC games as well. It's a great little device. Plug it into the TV or take it out and about with me. It's good little bit of kit. So we are on Monday Night Raw. We've got a Backlash recap with Tangle Lower debuting, which was absolutely insane. So Jake's not too bad. Yeah, I think we're all good at the minute, Jake. But yeah, chat, I'll let you know that. A couple of hours every other day. What sort of games do you play then, observing? What's your favourite game to go back to? First match at Backlash was the best one. It was a great match. It was Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Yeah, it was next level crazy, wasn't it? Jack's last binge was Hogwarts. Jack's Ravenclaw girlfriend is Slytherin. Yes, I am the good one. I am the best of the lot. Observing's weekend was good. It was chill. Nice. I was working Saturday. I was working Sunday. I was working today. I'm working technically tomorrow. My next day off, it isn't until Friday. So I've got a very, very tiring week. But on Friday, I'm going to a Hans Zimmer concert, which I am massively excited about. I do absolutely love the movies that he's done soundtracks for, stuff like Inception, stuff like Dune, Dark Knight. Absolutely incredible music. So I'm going to a concert of his, which I'm excited about on Friday. Besides stuff you've already mentioned, tried to play Alan Wake 2, puzzles are frustrating. Also been playing Helldivers 2, play it with a friend about every Sunday, nice. I have got a game that I've played called The Room, which is an Android-based game. I'll say Android-based game. It's a mobile platform game, which is a very puzzle-inspired game. It's brilliant. It's a couple of dollars on the App Store, Play Store. But it's like an escape room type thing where you've got puzzles to solve to get into the next point, and it's brilliant, really good fun. But Michael, how are you doing? Out partying all day, so tired. Don't worry about it, dude. We thank you for joining. Stick your head in every so often. You know that. You don't have to sit all night with us. I've got my mother in. How are you doing? Absolutely knackered for me. Remembered my house from months ago. Yeah. Charles going to say Hans Zimmer. I don't think it is Hans Zimmer, but I think it's a Hans Zimmer concert with all the music, yeah. The Room, Silent Hill 4. We've got Judgment Day coming out. I don't mind the Silent Hill games. Love horror games, but trash at puzzles, which most of them I have, yeah. You don't have to say that, Jack. I mean, I'll pay you afterwards, but you don't have to say that. So, yeah, we've got everyone from Judgment Day coming out besides Mammy. Samantha Irving does a great job on intros, doesn't she? I've talked about this past few weeks, and she's got so much passion in her voice. It is absolutely brilliant to hear someone with that enthusiasm. So we've got the Raw bracket. Shayna Baszler versus Zelina Vega, IYO SKY versus Natalya, Asuka versus Valkyria, and Nile versus Zoey Stark, which is a great bracket. Keep my money. I mean, I was going to give you $2,000, Jack, £2,000, Jack, but that's fine. I'll keep it. Any week or moment now, they're going to start beating Damien Priest. I think it's going to be. Yeah, I think it is. I think Damien Priest is going to end up turning more on Judgment Day, and I reckon he's going to start kicking their ass. In all honesty, observing. Do we think Sam asks not to know who will win? What for, Jack? So we've got Damien Priest in the ring. Oh, he's calling out Jey Uso already. I mean, I've got it in writing in black and white. Keep my money, so I will do. It's a shame. I had it sat there ready to go for you. Damien Priest is saying that France loved Jey Uso. Oh, Sam Irving. Yeah. I mean, the emotion she showed when Cody won at WrestleMania, I think that's a good example where she doesn't know. Instead of the what chance, it's yeet. Yeet, boys. So Dom's mustache looks absolutely incredible. So we've got Balor saying that after Backlash they apologised. And Priest is saying after the match something else went down. This was on Damien Priest. So Damien Priest is obviously admitting fault for something. See what Jay is going for, yeah. Catflap just crashed in, so it's Salem. Hello, Salem. How are you doing? Damien Priest is saying he appreciates JD and Finn. Dom's going in for a hug from behind as well. Back to business, says Damien Priest. Priest saying that Balor's the next king of the ring. Gunther. Who do we think's going to win? Balor saying he's going a first round bye. Where's Adam Pearce? Where's Adam Pearce? So it's a first step in the Prince becoming a king. Brilliant line there from Balor. There we go. There's Adam Pearce coming out. Good boy, but the devil likes in Salem. Oh. Balor's not getting a first round bye. Oh, is it going to be? Oh, what do we want? Who do we want? Jey Uso. Jey Uso versus Finn Balor. Won't like another man hugging me from behind, but that's just you. I mean, if it was Dom or Ant, I mean, even Jack, yeah, I wouldn't mind Jack hugging me from behind. New Kings will be Gunther shortly after William. Pearce is growing a pair, definitely. Jay was like, meh. How are we doing, Misfit? Hope Jay somehow wins, but doubt it. I think he will. I think Jey Uso's got this. Oh no, Jey Uso versus Finn Balor. I'm getting the banner ready for you. And I will get the poll going on YouTube for everyone. Start poll. So, Balor. I do love how into it Pat McAfee gets. Jey Uso versus Balor. There you go. So we're going to a commercial break. Dan Diddy. Balor needs it more. I think Balor can get away with a loss. Balor does need it more, but with Judgment Day sort of on the verge of implosion, I think that could help rebuild Balor more. Jey Uso is one of those, and then the Bell Rings wrestlers. I think Jey Uso, as a singles performer, is nowhere near as good as he is as a tag team. Priest is leaving ringside. I think Jey is winning. I mean, you could have JD come out and cause Jey to win with a distraction. Or could you have it the other way around? But I think JD costing Balor, I think, is the better story. We've got asking how we're doing. How's my Cinco de Mayo? I mean, I was at work all day yesterday, but it was an alright day. How about yourself, Aston? Jay's just an amazing entrance, and crowd aura similar to the Ultimate Warrior. He's alright in the ring. I think he's 10 times the performer in the ring the Ultimate Warrior was. But I know exactly what you mean. If Jack voted against Finn, your Irish passport will be seized. I mean, I'd take it off you anyway, just for the sake of it. LA Knight falls into the same category, but people might not want to hear that. I think Jey Uso's entrance is better than LA Knight's, in all honesty. We've had Eric Ross over on Facebook giving us a like. Thank you very much, dude. I do appreciate that. So we're on the first commercial break. So, snacky snacks. I've got some barbecue fridge raiders, which are just little chunks of chicken. I've then got, of course, I've got them. I've got my pepperami. And then I've got cookie dough ice cream munchies. Little bite-sized pieces of chocolate with ice cream flavoured bits inside. Yummy. I still enjoyed the parade. Hot dogs and vegetable mix. It was good. Nice. I'm about 210 miles away from your Irish passport. How will I seize it? I won't, but I can always get the police to come round. Xylee is now going by Xylee just to avoid copyright from WWE. Yeah, very easy. Very simple. And for a change, I've got my bottle of water. But I have got a vanilla-licious milkshake made with Madagascar vanilla. Our fridge raiders are North only thing. I don't know, Jack. Possibly. Yes, they do, Jack. When we've got someone here with a phony Irish passport. Balor went for a quick roll-up. Kick out by Jey. Ringside areas looks like it's completely empty, so yeah, it looks like the rest of Judgment Day have gone to the back. Big shoulder tackle from Balor. Went for another pin, only got a 1 count. Straight transitioning into an armbar. Beautiful from Balor. Oh, roll through, crucifix pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Balor. Oh, kick to the midsection from Finn. Big right hands and stomps from Balor in the corner. I've seen your Irish passport work. Yeah, but the Americans don't really look at stuff, do they? So they don't know it's fake. Jey Uso first off the turnbuckle. Balor went for a big punch, but the Yeet King himself got out of the way. Jey whips it over into the other corner. Big Yeet dropping Balor. So whip, sunset flip. Balor ends it with a basement drop kick to Jey. Straight into a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, Balor being quite vicious with elbows to the back of the neck. A point of the elbow right to the top of the skull. Yes, I know I need to teach CSA. Balor still being vicious. Got a reverse chin lock now. Chin lock, not far off a bulldog style choke. Jay's just making his way back up to his feet. WWE Zero plans to make the winner into a full King and Queen gimmick. I don't know. Sometimes I do miss it, especially when we had King Corbin and King Booker. I did enjoy the full King gimmick because it was quite funny. I would miss it, but I'm not going to complain about it. We've got Let's Go Uso chance. Balor chopping Jey Uso out of the corner. 1, 2, and into the face as Balor only gets a 2 count there. Already hit the crowd. Why? What have the crowd done to you, Misfit? I mean, after watching Backlash, the crowd seemed completely dead to me. But the crowd was absolutely insane at everything that was going on at Backlash France. Balor thrown to the outside. Jey off the ropes. So Zelina taking Balor down on the outside. Jay's grabbing Balor, throwing him back into the ring. Oh, Balor being smart, rolling all the way to the outside on the other side of the ring. Balor. Sorry. Jey Uso's coming off the steps. Balor with a punch to the midsection, then throwing Jey into the ring post, and then all the way over the announce desk. Balor winding the crowd up, and then flexing. So going back to a commercial break, we've got Q&A. How you doing? Yeet over Balor. Definitely. I would be. Why'd you hate the crowd, Misfit? What have they done? I apologise about the yawning, but I was at work all day. I'm back at work in 7 hours. I've still got another more than 2.5 hours left of Monday Night Raw, so you can tell how much sleep I'm going to get. But I'll be good. I'll be alright. So delicious, that drink. Shake Another Vanilla-licious milkshake. If you want to sponsor me, I'll drink it every single week I'm on. And then, as always, just so I've got a difference, I've got my bottle of water. But how's people weekends been? Did you enjoy Backlash retrospectively, or would you have preferred anything a bit bigger? I mean, we got a debut, we got a title change, we got a banger of a first opening match. So I don't know if there's much more that you could have done to make that show more enjoyable. But we're on a commercial break as of right now. So Misfit saying if Lomas is part of the faction, would leave Lomas Nightbed drawings around the arena. That'd be a cool idea. Or just have them on the wall somewhere in the back area, but no named reference or anything like that. So just have them like sort of just have one there as someone's doing an interview or a promo, and just do a couple of them every so often. I think that'd be quite cool. What do people feel about the Wyatt Six that's been announced? You've got Loomis, you've got Joe Gacy, you've got Eric Rowan, Nikki Cross. Do we think that's going to be a good combination? Yeah, I think it'd work quite well. Just like they used to have Mercy the Buzzard and all the characters from Bray Wyatt's faction just appear backstage as puppets. That I thought was quite cool. Jay's just gone face first off the top turnbuckle after the yeet punches in the corner. Balor replying with his own, and then a big chop. Balor went for a pin there, only got a 2 count. Say his name and he appears. He's got to. There he is. I always have him ready to go, Jack. Number 4 in the UK charts, Joe Hendry, which is incredible. The guys over on WrestleSphere have done interviews with Joe Hendry, so go check them out. Leave a comment on the video saying when you first saw the video. Jay's fighting back with some big right hands. The big yeet punch dropping Balor. Look at people who have been miscast or lost instead of being people who's connected to Bray. Kind of like how the original family was in NXT. Well, that's how it could be. The outcasts Crossbody, 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Balor. Yeah, the Outcasts are clubbing together. But I know there'll be a bit more lore or something to that one. But I quite like the name selection is good. I think the fact that we got Eric Rowan returning, that was quite hard to say. I think that's quite good. Obviously, he's got the original Wyatt family. Nikki Cross has always been that sort of gimmick, and I think would have really worked for a long while. Joe Gacy was doing that sort of gimmick in NXT, which bringing it up to the main roster can only help, I think. Big stomps from Balor to Jay. Balor's winding the crowd up as well. Nikki Cross and Howdy Teasers have been there the whole time. I mean, she was walking around backstage as a zombie at one point, so it's amazing. Jack, it's amazing. The only wrestlers in the UK who have charted are Joe Hendry and Fandango. Let the air breathe. Yep. Nikki Cross wandering around saying she was looking for her family. Definitely. That looks like it could have been a very, very well planted tease. Balor went for the sling blade. Kick to the midsection from Jay. Uppercut. Super kick. Drops Balor. Jay's flying up to the top. Going to look for the Uso splash. Balor gets out the way. Shotgun drop kick from Jay, to Jay. Balor's going up to the top. Jey Uso's in that drop zone. Cody Graz missed by Balor. Spear from Jey Uso. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Balor. O's coming out. O's coming out. Crowd are reacting. O's coming out. Oh, it's Drew. Drew's coming out. Obviously, he's not medically cleared, but having Jey Uso take his spot, I think, is a big, big story point. Balor went for a roll up, but only got a 2 count. Springblade. We've got CM Punk chance now as well. Spear from Jay. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso gets the win. Drew looks pissed. It's Drew. Does Drew believe? I don't know if he does or not, but great job observing. I said I think Jay could easily win. 67% of people got it right over on YouTube. Well done. So we're going to get Jey Uso going up against either Dragunov or Ricochet, which, again, that could have the potential of being a fantastic match. Drew in the ring looks absolutely fuming. Once saw Priest leaving ringside, knew Drew would win. Yeah, I thought so. So Zoey Stark versus Ivy Nile. We've seen both of them preparing backstage, warming up. If they have JB Ilya, I may have to take Triple H's pencil away. Yes. We've got Becky arriving, Women's World Champion. Title looks beautiful over her shoulder. So good set of matches tonight. Again, more teasing and storytelling with Jay and Drew. So we've had We haven't had anyone new on Raw as of yet, but how are people feeling about the new rosters? Are we excited for them? Are we looking forward to new matchups, especially with people from NXT? Lyra Valkyria and Ilja Dragunov, both former champions of NXT. I think it's a great move. Raw killed SmackDown. Is that for the draft picks? I presume it'll be for the draft picks. I don't know. I think SmackDown did get a few good names. Has anyone let Punk out of WWE headquarters yet? I don't think so. Why would you? I couldn't be bothered letting him out. But no, we've had a good. I say we've had a good sort of few weeks of wrestling, haven't we? You look at the past few Monday Night Raws. The one with the draft last week was a little bit iffy, but the show itself was still good. And the Monday Night Raws that we've done over the past few weeks before that one, since WrestleMania, really, they've all been absolutely brilliant shows. Show mothers need to work there. They probably do. Just lock him up in a broom cupboard or something. That would. Drew will somehow blame Punk for this, even though he's stuck in WWE headquarters all weekend. I mean, he could probably say that Punk said to Adam Pearce to add Jay into the match rather than anything else. Yeah, having Adam Pearce be a scapegoat type thing, I think would be quite fun. I think now Drew has re-signed, I think the Punk match probably SummerSlam, I think, is going to be absolutely off the wall. It's going to be a next level match. Because you can have them start the War of Words now and just build it and build it and build it and build it. And it's going to be absolutely crazy. So we're just going back to Raw. So Sheamus versus Gunther is going to be the main event match later on tonight. So 3rd of September 2022, so just about 18 months ago, we had Sheamus versus Gunther at Clash at the Castle. And 5-star match from Dave Meltzer. Completely agree. I was in the crowd. It was absolutely incredible of a match. Never seen a Planet of the Apes movie. I've seen the original one. Was it with Charlton Heston? But I haven't seen any others. See it's building explicitly since Mania. Definitely, Jack. Yeah, I agree. Oh, we've got it. We've got it. Jey Uso. Why Jey Uso says Drew. Drew's arm's not fine. Oh, Drew's going into a nice car. It's like Corvette. Yes. Oh, just had a flash of a QR code. Oh, Joe's just gone. Punk pulls up. Crowd chanting CM Punk. Joe's asking where Drew. Punk's asking where Drew is. Punk's got something to say, so Adam Pearce is going to play the music. Yeah, QR code. Punk finally made it out. If I had a car like that, I'd call it the Batmobile. Yeah. We've got Gable and Alpha Academy talking backstage as well. Punk looks like he might be a little bigger. He might be. There we go. Camera work again, incredible. Going from Drew leaving all the way into the arena, following Punk all the way through the backstage area. So, crowd helping Punk with the "It's clobbering time" chant. Love the new panning camera. It's incredible, isn't it, observing? Going all the way from the backstage area all the way to the front. We've started seeing stuff like this being introduced ever since Triple H took over nearly. But just being able to do it all is fantastic. Getting rid of Kevin Dunn, I think, was a fantastic move. Let's see what Punk's going to say. He's asking for a microphone. CM Punk chants massive again. Punk saying, "Is it good to be alive in Hartford, Connecticut?" Punk saying he only got let out a couple of hours ago. He's left the building, as Drew. Yes, he has. Cheers, Misfit. Thank you very much. So Drew's saying he came to pick a fight. Punk says he wants to stay long enough for Drew to come back. Punk is saying to tweet Drew. And if Drew's not a coward, he'll come back. That's brilliant. I think that's quite a good idea. So the QR code that Misfit has sent, I've opened up the source code on there just because I've seen there's been a lot of stuff on the source code, and there is a PDF hidden in there. I'll send a link to that one for you, Misfit. There you go. So Punk's asking, can you tell us a story? In January at the Royal Rumble, Punk tore his tricep off the bone. That was at the Royal Rumble from Drew. Punk saying he thought Drew ruined WrestleMania dreams. He had a good cry. He had a good surgery. Punk saying he postponed or delayed his WrestleMania dreams. Five-tool player, says Punk, but Drew is just a tool. Punk says we're still waiting, obviously, for Drew. Punk says he had to listen to Drew, pray for the injury. So Punk saying that Drew picked a feud with the pettiest man on the roster. Drew's complaining, as Punk says that Drew hates the way he looks, the way he talks, the way he does business. All Drew does is basically emulate CM Punk. So Punk saying, does Drew hate Punk or does Drew hate himself? Punk's looking at his watch again. Punk's looking straight at the camera. Punk says he's going to break Drew's face like he broke his elbow. And then break his heart as well. Punk's still looking at his watch. That wasn't a bad promo from Punk. That was quite good. I enjoyed that. What's my prediction of Jake Paul versus Tyson? Personally think it's 2 hits. Paul gets it, then the ambulance hits Natty. I don't know. Jake supposedly doesn't have a bad punch on him. And look at the age of Tyson. I think Jake has definitely got the speed, but Tyson's got the veteran knowledge. But I don't think I can call it. So Ricochet says he's very aware of Ilya Dragunov. We've got Braun Strowman backstage. Braun Strowman said he interfered last week in the Judgment Day business because Braun hates bullies and wants to stand up for the little guy. There we go. We've got your Sky's music hitting. So we've got IYO SKY versus Natalya. Let's get a poll going. IYO SKY versus Natalya. There you go. Get your votes in. Paul definitely got the spade, but he's very, very choosy about fights, and so his reputation fighting glass jaws. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. So I already done for you, I saying. Yeah, I don't know which way I think it will go, but I think Jake Paul's definitely got the advantage overall because I think he's got more power than Tyson has at this point in Tyson's life and career. I think he's definitely got the speed. But I don't know. Either way, I think it'll be a short match. Misfit thinks Io might win Queen of the Ring. I think she's good enough to definitely do it. But I think Shayna Baszler, I think, could be a good pick. And use that to push her back into that absolutely dominant run that she had just before losing to Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. That would be the way that I would want to probably see it, depending on the SmackDown brackets. Won't last long. Nah, I don't think it will either. Misfits giving up on Shayna being booked like she was in NXT. I think Triple H will get her back there, but I don't think it will be the as dominant. Same as Asuka. I don't think she will be exactly the same as she was in NXT because of Vince maybe ruining a little bit of her aura. But I don't know. I think you could just have a destroying fools for a week, a little while, and then take on more sort of worthy opponents. Triple H had the chance to book Shayna like the series set after Ronda feud. Actually, yeah, I agree with that. She went right back to being in a tag team. I think that was to help elevate Zoey Stark. But if you're elevating Zoey Stark, you can sort of use that. We've got Ant in the chat. How are you doing, Ant? Hello, everyone. Hello. So we are just coming back on. We've got the TNT Sports logo. We've got IYO SKY in the ring. We've got Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai. And we've got Natalya coming out. Thought putting Zoey with Trish was to elevate Zoey Stark. It might have been, but I think after that, she was lost in the shuffle a little bit. So putting her with Shayna Baszler, it's two very similar styles. Very physical performers, and I think they're working well together. Groovy dude. Good. Hope you had a good bank holiday. Feels nice to see Damage Control not come out to wrestle Bianca Belair. I mean, it went on for way, way too long, didn't it? So I've got the bell going. We've got the banner on, there we go. And we've got the poll on the YouTube community. So get your votes in now. So, IYO SKY, I think one of the best female wrestlers in WWE at the minute. Natalya's just gone for a cover, gets a 1 count. So Natalya's got a rear waist lock. Standing switches. Back to Natalya at the back. Natalya rolls through. Got a bit of an ankle lock. Knee bar. IYO with a boot. Natalya with the right hand. IYO's trying to break the hold. IYO still trying to break the hold, get a bit of separation, get a bit of distance, but Natalya looks like she's looking for the sharpshooter, but IYO's so powerful in the legs at the minute. Big back elbows, chops, all from IYO SKY in the corner. IYO tossed to the apron, right hand from IYO. Natalya baseball slide to the outside, but IYO stopping, being taken off the apron. What's IYO looking for here? Springboard moonsault. Nobody's there. Natalya got out the way. IYO SKY driven into the ring apron, and again back first. IYO thrown back in the ring. Natalya follows, goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Standing switch. IYO and another one go behind from Natalya. IYO beautiful, diving to the outside under the second rope. Gets that separation. Beautiful from IYO. Jumping up, springboard, drop kick. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Just Nightmare Puzzle says, "You know nothing, hell is only a word. reality is much worse. Thank you very much for that, Misfit. I was trying to sort of work it out and make notes on it while watching the match, but I couldn't do both. Didn't expect to like this match. I thought it was going to be a simple match, but both of them consummate professionals, experienced, and they're putting on an enjoyable performance, which is good. So we're on a commercial break again. I did find out that the SmackDown that we did last week, just before Backlash, it was about an hour and 50 minutes UK time, and that's because there was 10 minutes more in commercials on the US edition. That is a lot of commercial breaks for the US. So we have got a few wrestlers' birthdays today. If you're in the US and it is still the 6th of May, you have got Brian Knobbs from the Nasty Boys. You've got Boom Boom, Colt Cabana. And you've actually got someone at ringside. Dakota Kai's birthday is today. And then you've got another member that's been drafted to SmackDown in Piper Niven. And then if you're in the UK, like myself, you have got a few birthdays as well. You would have had Owen Hart's birthday today. We have actually got one of the newest members of WWE in Tangaloa. We've got Kevin Owens, who's still on SmackDown. Angelico was, I don't know if he still is in AW. And we have got the aerial assassin himself, Will Ospreay. So a lot of birthdays at the minute. And then Wednesday, you've got IYO SKY and Tommaso Ciampa. So again, people who have been featured, IYO SKY at the minute, IYO Shirai. Yeah, Chris, happy birthday to Damage Control member Dakota Kai, 36. Happy birthday, Dakota Kai. And Piper Niven. I can't believe Piper Niven was only born in 91. I mean, Will Ospreay was born in 1993. That's scary. Vince won't let Bo join Bray early in his run because Bo's man works just like his brother, and it shows. Yeah. That is if it is all Bo Dallas putting all this together. So happy that Damage Control members wrestling someone else other than Bayley or Bianca. Yep. Chris was born 2nd of June 1988. I was born October 22nd, 88. It's a good year for birthdays, isn't it? 1988. Natalya going up to meet IYO SKY on the turnbuckle. Natalya going right up to the top. Is she looking for a superplex? Big superplex. Oh, Pat McAfee's just mentioned Owen Hart. Pin 1, 2, kick out at 2. Last ditch kick out from IYO SKY. It's not that far away then, is it? You'll have to keep your eye in chat. Let us know so we can wish you a happy birthday. So, IYO SKY looking for a submission. Got a crossface. Well, it's not a crossface. It's a bit of a chin lock. but it's got the arm lock as well. Is Natalya going to pin? Natalya back to her feet, using the elbows to create some separation. IYO SKY, beautiful transition into a stomp. Off the ropes, basement drop kick from IYO SKY. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Natalya. So IYO was looking for something, but Natalya counters, but again, another roll through. Countering again. Oh, what was that going to be? Beautiful transition. Natalya into a sit-down powerbomb. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Pat McAfee says it best. Counter, 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 powerbomb. Beautiful. Source code in the Howdy Tees sends you to a news article saying Bo Dallas is not expected to be back on WWE. Okay. So, sharpshooter, AR counters. IYO SKY, double knees in the corner. Article from October 2023. Okay. IYO SKY on the top. Moonsault. 1, 2, 3. IYO SKY gets the win. Advances to the next round. So we've got IYO SKY onto the next round. That'll be the quarterfinals, I think. So we've got Dakota Kai with a microphone. What's she going to say? Dakota saying that 2 years ago they took over Raw when they took out Becky Lynch. Everyone's on notice. Dakota Kai is taking Asuka's place. Supposedly Asuka's injured, so it's going to be Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria. So Dakota Kai saying that they're here to take the tag titles and the World Championship from Becky. And calling Liv Morgan a charity case. Zelina surely ain't baiting Shayna. No, definitely not. Shayna versus Ilja in the quarter. That'll be a great match. Did Asuka get hurt in the match? I don't know. No idea. She didn't say. Love Dakota, but why not Kyrie? Unless I've got another story to tell, I don't know. So we've got Ilja Dragunov with a bit of a video package. I think this is going to be a great call-up, and I think Triple H will book him correctly. So Ilja is saying that he trains until hell feels like home. Ilja Dragunov on Raw. There we go. I cannot wait. Dakota is winning. Sorry, Lyra Valkyria, because Dakota's not losing on the birthday. I think she might. I don't think you're going to bring Lyra Valkyria up and make her lose her first match. So let's get you guys a poll and banner ready to go. There we go. You can get your votes in. WWE don't care if you're wrestling on your birthday. I think they possibly would, but I think storyline wise, you're not having Lyra Valkyria lose. Pop for Ilja, definitely. Very, very good pop for Ilja. I think the crowd know that he is an enigma. He is going to be a fantastic performer. So Ricochet is first ever WWE Speed Champion. So this to me is going to be match of the night by a long shot. Ilja comes straight out, went for a boot. Ricochet's off the ropes. Ilja with backflip. No, Ricochet with a backflip. It's going to be a fast-paced match. WWE Speed isn't canon. It's not. It is completely separate universe to Monday Night Raw, isn't it? What a chop from Ilja, dropping Ricochet straight away. Picking Ricochet up, went for a German suplex, bolt counters. Step up into Gary by Dragunov. Flying knee from Ricochet. So going, to a commercial break. Or would we like to see Ilja feud with on the main roster besides Gunther? Or do we think he could have his best match with? I think seeing him go up against Sheamus will be amazing. Or even Drew. Very physical performer. And I think working with anyone else that's a physical performer, Gunther, Drew, Sheamus, Ilja, I reckon all four of them, no matter what combination you put on, they are going to absolutely destroy each other. I'd have a banger with Naked Midian. He probably would do. I mean, I don't know if Naked Midian can still go in the ring. Let me get some snacks in me face. The big bag has miniature packets and 3 little packets in there. The only problem is they don't do enough in a bag. Because in a bag that size, you normally get 6 pieces of the chicken. And they're not exactly big. They're about a quarter of the size of a McDonald's McChicken nugget. So you pop them. I mean, I can do a full bag in one go. I don't even think about it. I can just pour them straight in. That's it. It's done. That's literally it. There. Besides Naked Midian, who do I want Ilya Dragunov to have a match against? It's obviously people like Seth and Roman, Balor maybe. Did they have a match in NXT? I think they did, didn't they? Did Balor drop the title to Ilya? Can't remember. Someone will let me know in the comments. We've got Mansab over on Facebook. Thank you very much. Followed, please clap one time and speak your name. So we've got Mansab in. How we're doing? There you go. Little applause for you, dude. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a good day. Ricochet off the top with a big flying forearm. Ricochet's chest looks quite red, so I don't know if they've been chopping a lot in the break. Shooting star, 1, 2, kick out from Ilya. Ricochet waiting for Ilya to get up. Went for a big roundhouse kick, but Ilya counters with his own. Beautiful German suplex from Ilya. Ricochet fighting out, but Ilya, another German suplex, still keeping hold of the waist. Ricochet trying to break the grip of Ilya. He's managed to do it. Pete Dunne style. Back elbow. Ricochet caught into a German butt. Ricochet flips, lands on his feet. Ilya tossed onto the apron. Ricochet flying kick off the second turnbuckle. What's Ricochet looking for here? You can see them wheels turning. Second rope went for a moonsault, but caught it by Ilya. Over a German suplex. Beautiful from Ilya. Sheamus versus Gunther prediction. I think you've got to have Gunther win the full tournament. Not just the match tonight, I think the full thing. I appreciate the like on Facebook as well, done. Thank you very much. Hope you are having a good evening or day. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Ricochet. That sounded like a very rough landing. Off that over a German suplex on the outside from Ilja. Ilja moving Ricochet into position, going up to the top. Ricochet catches him on the turnbuckle. Ricochet looking for something Iris, but Ilja using that battering ram of a head. Ricochet, what's he looking for? Oh, Ricochet jumps up, catches Ilja on the top. Beautiful leaping Hurricane Rana off the top rope. But Ilja rolls straight to the outside. There we go, Ricochet off the ropes. Flying dive to the outside. Again, Ricochet off the ropes. Another dive to the outside. Ilja still not going down to his feet. Ricochet again off the ropes, coming off. Another corkscrew dive. Beautiful. Takes Ilja down finally. Crowd with a holy S chant. Absolutely brilliant match so far. So exciting. High flying from Ricochet. Physical aspect from Ilja Dragunov. This is what we want to see on Monday Night Raw from Ilja in the future. This is Ricochet's wheelhouse. This is what he is good at. I don't think for Ilja you could have put him up against many other people better for your first Monday Night Raw match. Ricochet's most athletic jobber known to man. It's a good call observing. It's definitely a good call. Triple H decided to book an NXT takeover on Raw. Actually, yeah, let's have a look. So, the only person that hasn't actually done any NXT time really out of the first round matches is Sheamus. Rey Mysterio's been down there. Zoey Stark archiving out. Shayna Baszler, Zelina, Vega, Lyra, Valkyria, Asuka, IYO SKY, and Natalya. All done work in NXT. And then, maybe you had Jey Uso versus Finn Balor, Kofi Kingston and Rey Mysterio, Ricochet and Ilja, which we've got on at the moment, and then Gunther versus Sheamus. Yeah, most of them. So, you meant the show's been a very, very wrestling orientated show. Yeah, I think it has been, and it's been great. This is what we're tuning into, a wrestling show for wrestling. But I mean, the CM Punk promo was great, and I think this is where Triple H is really starting to find his groove. Is writing the shows based around the wrestling. Sometimes you'll see certain bits where it's the wrestling is an afterthought, and it doesn't feel like that with a lot of the Triple H booking. It does feel more like the wrestling is the show, and the promos and the backstage segments are all the byproduct of that. And it's a brilliant way to enjoy wrestling. I didn't get into wrestling back in the late 90s and early 2000s because of the people cutting promos on each other. I saw them because I wanted to see them have a good fight. And it feels more like that now than I think it ever has. since I started watching wrestling. So WWE should have been booked like 2019. Yeah, I agree. Since 2019, or even since the pandemic, when you was able to edit matches and refilm certain segments, I think that was the point where it should have improved, but it didn't. Ilja head first off the top turnbuckle, but elbows to the back of the neck of Ricochet. Discus clothesline. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Ilja's going up to the top. Mad Dragon, what's he looking for? Big sense onto Ricochet. 1, 2, kick out at 2 after being stacked up. That was a big impact on Ricochet there. Chop, 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 chop. Ricochet's getting the life chopped out of him. Big boots. Just disrespectful. Ricochet up with a super kick to Ilja. Ilja with some elbows. Oh, back kick from Ricochet, beautiful. Ricochet, beautiful. Springboard moonsault. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Brilliant combinations there. Observing going to wrestling in the late 90s, early 2000s. Parents left the TV on and you was hooked. Weekly action movie. Yeah, it was back then, wasn't it? Stopped watching around 2012 through 2018. I've never really fallen out of love with wrestling. Ricochet off the top, but rolled through. Big knee from Ilja. Running knee. What's Ilja looking for here? Looking for a powerbomb, but Ricochet counters, lands on his feet. Poison Rana. Ricochet went for a springboard moonsault, but caught by Ilja Dragunov. Dragunov with a powerbomb. H-bomb. What's Ilja looking for? Top end of Moscow, but countered. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 after that recoil. Big right hand from Dragunov. Almost did. Has it not been for NXT? Yeah. Superplex. Ilja. Back in the corner. Mad Dragon, what's he looking for? He's busted open. Spot fest. It's a very good spot fest. Edge bomb again. 1, 2, 3. Ilja gets the win. I don't think that's a shock, but it was a good match. That was a good back and forth match, I think. Little bit of a spot fest, but played really well. And I don't want to dump on other people, but the Bucks, it feels just like spot after spot with nothing in between, whereas that did have a good in-between set of moves, a good set of bits of storytelling. Oh, Ricochet picked up by Ilja. Ilja offering the handshake. Big sign of respect as your first night on Monday Night Raw. That's nice to see. Very nice to see. Will we see Rey versus Kofi tonight? Don't know who wins that. Yeah, that's the first round match tonight. And I think we're going to see Rey win and then get absolutely mauled by Gunther. We've got Sheamus. Sheamus has been asked how he's preparing for tonight's main event. Sheamus saying that he doesn't like Gunther and Gunther hates Sheamus. Sheamus saying that it's banger after banger with Gunther. Sheamus is saying he's going to be a two-time King of the Ring winner. Kofi versus Rey was moved to this weekend's house show. Oh, okay. Sheamus looks like an Irish detective, just needs a corncob pipe. Sherlock fella. I like that. I'd quite like to see Sheamus take on a whodunit murder mystery as an Irish Sherlock. I think that'd be quite fun. Let's have a February. I wasn't sure whether to have another bag of the barbecue bites or pepperami. And I was like, I've had a bag of barbecue, so let's have a pepperami instead. Mm-hmm. It feels like it's prestigious this time. When the case gets two, he drinks a pint of Guinness. Then he gets back on the case. Yes. I agree. I think that'd be good fun. So, yes. But better. Basically just a stick of pepperami or slimy meat with obviously flavourings and stuff in there. But where a pepperami is quite chewy, this one's more... I don't know. With a pepperami, you bite it and you've got to pull it off. This one, you can just snap a bit off with your fingers. I did have some beef jerky earlier on before starting. Yeah, if you ever get to the UK, grab some pepperami, you won't be disappointed. I think it's so much better than a beef jerky. Or beef jerky is amazing, but a Slim Jim is probably the closest equivalent. That's what I meant. With Slim Jim, it's more chewy when you pull it off. But I've not found anything as good as this. Beef jerky sticks that look similar. Yes, beef jerky sticks out too far away, but obviously this is a salami. Ricochet was wearing the sour themed gear. Very cool. I wasn't aware of that. Probably get it ordered where I live, yeah. I mean, for a 5-pack like that, we normally pay about anywhere from £2 to £2.50, £3. So looking at about sort of $3 a pack thereabouts. Might be a shock, but Triple H loves booking a tournament. It's because he's bloody good at them. He is really good at them. I don't think either side of the shows, whether it's Raw, whether it's SmackDown, or whether it's a male or female, will be disappointing, which is what we want. So we've got Clash at the Castle June 15th, so just over a month away. We've got Zoey Stark in the ring, going up against Nile, so I'm going to get you the banner and the pole ready to rock. Let's get that going. Who do we think is going to win this one then? Nile is getting the full entrance, whereas Zoey Stark was already in the ring, so that's more like the jobber entrance. So I think Nile's going to win this one. She's not had the jobber entrance, which is a bit of a shame, because I think Zoey Stark is a performer that could really be a big draw for WWE in the future. Zoey picking Nile up, taking her into the corner. Yeah, Zoey Stark got that jobber entrance, didn't she? But I think WWE might not put her over as a jobber in this match. I think you're going to have Zoey win. Observing what Zoey to win in fifth is weird, but find her attractive for some reason. Show Marvy is winning. I mean, the jobber entrance isn't always the case, but it's a good percentage. Odin's son, how are you doing? So taking Zoey in this one. She did get the jobber entrance, but you never know. Nile, beautiful transition there into a rear naked choke. Zoey Stark counters, roll through. What's Nile looking for? Vertical suplex. Nile, beautiful strength. Beautiful delayed vertical suplex from Nile. Kip up. Big kick, step up into Guri. Zoey dropped to the outside on the apron. So Zoey, big boot to Nile from the outside. Beautiful missile drop kick from Zoey Stark off the top. Observing likes King of the Ring wrestling match after wrestling match. Yes. On a wrestling show? Who'd have thought it? Looking at the breakdown of the QR code, the interactive stuff WWE does is awesome. Yep, we've got hidden in the QR code, source code. I've just put a link in. There is a PDF file hidden in the actual photo. So there you go. Misfit has already decoded it for us. I can't remember where it's gone. There we go. So the answer is, you know nothing. Hell is only a word. Reality is much worse. That's what the bit actually says. Just lost respect for you. Oh, why have you lost respect for me? I'm only joking. Cheers for joining, dude. Not gonna lie, the Backlash QR code sounded like Alexa Bliss. It did, didn't it? It did. And like I said, I've just put the link in to the hidden PDF file that Misfit has decoded for us, saying, you know nothing. Hell is only a word. Reality is much worse. So on to kick out at 2 from Zoey Stark. Zoey looks like she is getting a little bit frustrated and it's getting to her. Raining down some forearms to Ivanel. I love Michael Cole pounding ground. It's not pounding ground, but it did sort himself out saying it's ground and pound. Not solving the puzzle. Remind you of the mysterious internet groups that drop puzzles around the world? Yes. But like I said, Misfit's already done it for us, so we don't have to use our brain. And it's 2:40 in the morning, so I ain't the most awake person, brain capacity-wise. I was looking for a suplex off the second rope, but Zoey Stark trying to fight back. Ivanel's looking for something. Zoey steps through. Oh, sneaks underneath. Takes the legs out. Head first. Off the turnbuckle goes Ivanel. Half and half. Suplex. Z360 from Zoey Stark. 1, 2, 3. Zoey Stark gets the win. So odd theory, if it isn't Alexa, which is odd, if it ain't, but with Lomas, Gacy, Nikki, what if the is Ava? That's a shout. Don't worry about being late, Dan. Don't worry about being late. I've been here already. Don't worry. Odd, it's not an odd theory. It's a cool theory, dude. It's a definitely cool theory. Zoey wins. Happy with that. Oh, we've got our truth. Champion versus champion, says our truth. Our truth has got 2023 head coach, Dan Hurley. Awesome Truth cannot face Yukon. Our Truth is saying that the NCAA is a small-time wrestling promotion. Off to bed. Not a problem, Dojo. Have a good evening. Shizm found the cabin in the woods, not the funhouse. Yeah, maybe. About 3 months late, so you good, Daniel? Yeah, it's alright. Good win last night. Yes, it was, dude. It was a great win for him. Although going 4-0 to 4-2. What happened with the defence at the end of it? Oh, here we go. We've got Braun Breaker backstage. Yeah, Zoey won even though she got the jobber entrance. Braun Breaker saying, why isn't he in the King of the Ring tournament with Adam Pearce? Adam Pearce saying to Braun Breaker, let's go in the office. Got Chad Gable coming out looking ready for action. So I've got Chad Gable. And he's going up against big Bronson Reed. Let's get that poll going for you. So we're going Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed. There you go. I've stuck the poll in all ready to go for you. So we're starting to get pushed just to get buried. A little bit, I think. I think Shayna Baszler's the one that you should be pushing to the moon. She looks phenomenal in terms of in-ring performance. She's very physical and believable. And that's the one thing I really do like is the believability. You know she could absolutely destroy me. So why wouldn't you just book her like that? Planet of the Apes looks just what you imagine humans were like when they started out with just more hair. I mean, the original Neanderthals supposedly was very hairy. But, yeah, I mean, I've never watched any of the films apart from the Charlton Heston one, so I don't know what's been going on. Hope the orangutans win. You like orangutans. Is that in Planet of the Apes or is that meaning Bronson Reed? I think Bronson Reed is more of a gorilla. Not watched the original. It's not a bad film. If you know what the surprise ending is, it does ruin it a fraction, but it is still a very good movie. 42 minutes of wrestling already, which is normally a lot more than normal. We normally only get about 15 minutes, don't we? Or we did when certain VKM was booking. Pretty sure you heard the spoiler. What do you think the spoiler was? And I'll tell you if it is or isn't, or I'll try and hard it. No, not that one. No, that's not one of them. I do like films where there is a twist in there, but I don't have to have a twist. What if we call the group Nightbird instead of White Six? I don't know. I think Nightbird could be part of the lore of it, but the White Six is obviously honouring Bray instead. And it's a plug you in. So I don't lose you. I mean, I think it's an interesting theory of something that people might not have been expecting. The Live on Earth After the Apocalypse looked that one up. Okay. Might watch a movie. It's worth it. If it's the original, it is worth watching. So, one film that I'm going to watch when I get sort of a bit of time off work, because I'm working almost a 12-hour shift tomorrow, and then I'm working again on Wednesday. I'm going to watch a film called Loser, because I haven't watched it in absolutely years, and I want to just watch it again and recap it. No videos of the Nightbird song being played, which is, yeah. If chimps had access and learned how to properly use weapons, we are at a disadvantage. And if they learn how to heal themselves, yes. Some of you would watch. Hey, you would. So we've got a Judgment Day backstage saying that Braun Strowman's going to get taken care of. And he's going to get taken care of by JD McDonough. Dirty Dom's got Carlito. Carlito's been told from Damien Priest there's no friends here. Carlito's wanting help against the LWO. Priest tells Dirty Dom for Carlito to get out of here. How's JD going to take out Braun? He's not. He's going to get absolutely ruined. Priest throwing him to the dogs, basically, by the sounds of it. So I've got Gable in the ring. We've got Bronson Reed coming out. Priest should look at voice acting. Sounds like the perfect bad guy. Voice actor, I think, could be a good role. I think he'd be great. Or a little sort of cartoon villain. So last week we had Chad Gable attacking Sami Zayn, and then Bronson Reed. So we've got Gable versus Reed, 1-on-1. Chopping each other to start. Gable got out the way of a Bronson Reed chop, but Bronson Reed gets Chad Gable up. It's that Death Valley driver straight away. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Odin's son will never be a Chad Gable guy. I'm a Chad Gable guy. I just prefer him as a plucky babyface rather than a heel or anything. What strength from Gable. Pendulum German suplex. Gable's going up to the top. What's he looking for? Went for a diving headbutt. Got out of the way, but sense on from Bronson Reed. Kind of hope Gable cheats and wins. Eddie Guerrero cheated and wins. Gable up to the top. Suplex off the top to Bronson Reed. Oh, what have we got coming out? Crowd are reacting. Sami Zayn attacking Chad Gable. Sami Zayn turns his attention to Bronson Reed. Right hands to Bronson Reed. Chad's great at what he does, but after they put Alpha Academy over the Vikings, Max, that made me so mad. Yeah. Chad Gable has picked up Sami Zayn into a German. Should have been a finisher to do a top rope move to someone that size. Yeah, it should. Sami Zayn caught Gable into an exploder in the corner. Sami Zayn went for the Hulova kick, but caught by Bronson Reed into a Unagi. And another one to Gable. Bronson Reed, the one standing tall at the end of all that melee. Technically, Reed won by DQ, yeah. We should let you have your Twitter back. Why? What did you say? Yeah, Reed lost because Gable got attacked. Bronson Reed saying he doesn't care about Sammy or Gable. Bronson Reed saying that Adam Pearce knows what he needs to do. I mean, Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed in a steel cage. Would that be a good shout? I think that'd be quite a good match. Here we go. We're going to Lyra Valkyria promo. So Lyra Valkyria won the NXT Women's Championship from Becky Lynch earlier on, I think, was it this year? So Lyra Valkyria saying that she's ready for the challenge. Is Raw ready for Lyra Valkyria, though? What do we think? Got Becky backstage. So we're on commercial break. We ain't got a match on at the minute, Asin. We've got Becky Lynch coming out shortly. So we're on a commercial break. Once we come back and we've got the next match up, I'll get you the vote sorted, Asin. Got a lot of crackling through my earphones at the minute. So come on, let's get back onto Raw. Oh, finally coming back to Monday Night Raw. As soon as I get what's happening next, I will let you guys know. Still got a few matches. We've still got Shayna Baszler versus Zelina Vega, Kofi versus Reign, Gunther versus Sheamus. So there's still 3 matches to do in the next hour. There we go. We've got Gunther backstage saying that he's facing Sheamus in the first round of King of the Ring. So Sheamus is concerned about pouring banger after banger. Gunther cares more about being the greatest of all time. So Sheamus won't be an obstacle for Gunther. Already general of the ring, or soon to be king of the ring. I think it's easy. I think you book him. So I've got the Women's World Champion Becky Lynch. Becky's going the full pyro. Disappearing in a haze of smoke. Becky going a good pop, as she always normally does. That was a blurry camera shot, wasn't it? From the crowd of the ring. Becky going the crowd going. I've got Michael Cole doing an interview. We've got Becky chants. Michael Cole was about to ask a question, but crowd taking over. So Becky was at the Kentucky Derby. Becky wearing a crazy outfit with a weird hat. Becky saying she got the hat on Etsy. Oh, we're going to have Lyra Valkyria come out. Becky saying there's a newness in the air. A lot of people want to slap Becky in the face. Nine years since Becky came up to the main roster. I think that's gone by quite quickly. Alba Fire, I forgot. Yep, Isla Dawn as well. Oh, Lyra Valkyria's been mentioned. Becky says that Lyra Valkyria is the most gifted competitor. That Becky's been in the ring. Becky says that she knows that Zelina Vega's hungry. Becky's saying that Rhea won because on the night Rhea was the better woman. Oh, we go. Here's Liv. Here's Liv Morgan. Liv sounds a bit jealous. Liv says she's been tired of being overlooked and underestimated. Liv's reeling off her accolades. Liv wants recognition for taking out Rhea Ripley. Liv sounds annoyed that she's not getting any respect. Oh, 3 weeks' time. Three weeks' time at King Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. Liv says she's found out what she's been missing, and that's purpose. Liv saying that she's wanting to take everything that Rhea wanted and Rhea had, including the Women's World Championship. We've got Damage Control music. Damage Control making a good point. Dakota Kai saying that Liv's got a title shot that she didn't earn. So, Damage Control surrounding the ring. We're getting Lyra Valkyria coming out now. Come on. Let's give us Lyra Valkyria. Oh, Liv's hightailed it out of the ring. Becky left high and dry in the ring on her own. There we go, Lyra Valkyria coming out. taking out Kairi Sane, taking out Dakota Kai. Oh no, IYO SKY, sorry. Lyra Valkyria making the save for Becky. Let's get that poll going in a sec. So Lyra Valkyria versus Dakota Kai. That was a match that was confirmed instead of Asuka. There you go. They said how they made a tease off it. Okay. I reckon someone will be sending that to me shortly. So we're on a commercial break, but after that we'll get in Lyra Valkyria versus Dakota Kai. I think that should be a good match. What's everyone got planned for the week ahead then? I know I've got work and I've got the Hans Zimmer thing on Friday. WWE did the night bed during the ad break. Okay. I didn't think we'd get a full sort of show without anything like that. So we are just about to come back to Raw. And it's Austin time. It's 3:16 in the UK. So we've got a Triple H promo saying that WWE is on fire. Next year it's going to be in Las Vegas for WrestleMania. I don't quite like the graphic. I don't think that is cool. WrestleMania for Vegas. So we've got Jackie Redmond backstage with Sami Zayn. Is it bad that I'm looking all over backstage behind Sami to see if I can see any teasers or anything? Sami saying this should have been over with with Chad Gable when he beat him in Montreal. Triple threat match at King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. Sami Zayn defending against Bronson Reed and Chad Gable. So yeah, we've got Lyra Valkyria. We've got Dakota Kai, the opposite side of the ring. May 25th, the date King Queen of the Ring pay-per-view, but also the date of Bo Dallas' birthday. That could be where they're bringing the White Six back together. That'd be a great place for it. So Lyra Valkyria with a headlock on Dakota Kai, takedown. Dakota Kai gets some separation. Beautiful, beautiful arm drag takedown, hip toss. Lyra off the ropes. Dakota went for a kick, misses. Beautiful step up into GAHY. Up and over suplex 1-2. Kick out at 2 from Dakota Kai. Dakota counters into it. Small package, but a kick out at 2. Lyra Valkyria off the top turnbuckle. Big boot from Lyra. Legs taken out from Lyra from underneath her on the ropes. Big boot from Dakota Kai. So yeah, if 25th of May is when they're going to be bringing Bray Wyatt, not Bray Wyatt, sorry, Bo Dallas back, I think that would be a good place to do it, but I think it should be in front of an American audience. I think they would just appreciate it more than a Saudi audience. No disrespect to the Saudi audience because they have been quite good, but I think they care more about the stars rather than the stories. So I think if you're doing something with a big return like that, I think you've got to do it in the US at a US show. SummerSlam, somewhere like that. So which match do we think we're going? Oh no, we know which one we've got. We're having Kofi and Rey Mysterio. That's supposedly been taken off the show for the house shows. But then we've got Gunther versus Sheamus. So yeah, after this there is technically only one match left, which I think is going to be a reasonably length match. So we are coming back to Monday Night Raw in a second. It's taking its time. There we go, we're on. Valkyria with some palm strikes and a big clothesline to the Kai. Second clothesline taking her down. Fast-paced attacks. Big spinning heel kick. Great combo. Lyra off the ropes. Beautiful, beautiful drop kick through the top rope and the second rope. Dakota being thrown back in the ring. Lyra up to the top. Beautiful crossbody. Beautiful fisherman suplex. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Dakota Kai. So Lyra Valkyria doing really well. First appearance on the main roster. Dakota up on the shoulders, but elbows, giving some separation. Dakota using the hair, showing she's smarter. Lyra, beautiful. 1, 2, kick out at 2. You're going to bed already, Jack. Lazy git. I was going to say Wednesday. I won't see Wednesday because I'll be covering Dynamite. We've got Let's Go Lyra chants going on now. Dakota went for a kick, but Lyra gets out the way, rolls up 1-2, kick out at 2. Big forearm into the corner of Dakota Kai. And a second. Dakota with a big kick in the corner. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Dakota went for the boat, but caught by Lyra. Scorpion kick from Dakota Kai. Was it a Hoover kick? Very similar. Yeah. Lyra. 1, 2, 3. Lyra wins with that Nightwing. Yeah, it's very similar to a Hoover kick, innit? That Dakota Kai does. Shayna Baszler and Zelina Vega's now at the weekend, and Rey Mysterio versus Kofi Kingston as well. So Kofi's talking about how Xavier should have been a 2-time King of the Ring champion. Kofi wants to face Gunther to give Gunther what he deserves. Kofi saying he has to win the tournament for Woods. He has to take out Rey Mysterio. Kendrick Lamar reference. I've heard there's been stuff going on, but I haven't got a clue what it is. So, GAHY versus Ilja Dragunov next week in the quarterfinals. That's going to be a good match, I reckon. I know there's some sort of beef or something going on, but I don't really take much notice of it observing. Lyra Valkyria versus Zoey Stark next week. I know we're going to have IYO SKY versus either Shayna Baszler or Zelina Vega. So we've got one more match. Sheamus and Gunther. Let's get that banner ready. So we have got Gunther versus Sheamus. I'll stick that poll in for you. There you go. So again, we're going to a commercial break. So what have people got planned for the rest of the week? Besides work, nothing. I know the feeling, dude. It's a problem with being an adult, working full time, not much time for yourself. Plan on watching the Knuckles show that's about it. About hip hop. Okay. Enjoying your new home. I mean, that's cool. I'm looking at sort of buying a house at the minute, going through paperwork and stuff to get everything sorted. So we're still on a commercial break, and we're getting a promo for the boxing that's happening next weekend as well. Got an house before being 30, 29 of furniture, but I found a way to get it moved over here. Whereabouts is it you've moved from and to? Is it a long way that you've got to move it? So we're going to recap of all of the things that happened over the weekend at Backlash. Moved from the city to the country. Okay. Nice. I don't know if I'd be a country guy. I like the fact of being able to go to the shop 2 minutes walk away if I need something. I don't want to have to drive half an hour to get into the city to be able to do anything. There we go. We've got Gunther's music hitting. Gunther's coming out. Oh no, I thought he was coming out on his own. Ludwig Kaiser's just following him up. It's counted. So between city and country. Oh, okay, city boy growing up. Oh, okay. Main event fired up. Yes, this is going to be a banger. Sheamus is going a good pop. Anyone else missed COVID? Perfect time for an introvert. Yes, it was, but it was a poor time for wrestling. There we go. Sheamus and Gunther one more time. Being at home, giving $700 every week. I mean, I earned a lot more for doing a lot less, so I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't be able to go back to doing that full time. So both men jockeying for position very early on. Ref creating separation. We've got Let's Go Sheamus chance. Big chop starting it off by Gunther. Sheamus fighting back with chops of his own. Sad headlock, but Sheamus counters with a side slam. Sheamus's chest already bright red. Sheamus with a big boot to... No, Gunther with a big boot to Sheamus. Gunther's looking for his own 10 beats. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sheamus counters by grabbing Gunther's arm. Right hands from both guys' forearms now. Gunther now trying to counter to get his own. Sheamus countering. Sheamus turned red easily. That don't count. I mean, he is as white as a milkshake, but you can see the blood welts forming underneath the skin. Gunther, what's he looking for? I don't know, but countered by Sheamus back body drop on the apron. Sheamus is over. Does look a little bit gassed though, doesn't he? Does look a little bit tired already. So Black Dog very light, a little darker than Gunther. Okay. Technically turned red easily. I turn red very easily, dude. Don't worry about it. Literally, I'd take one shot from Gunther and I'd look like a tomato. Usually don't go against Sheamus, but maybe Gunther this round. I think Gunther's definitely winning this one. Not Sheamus pale. Nah. I'm not far off, in all honesty. I mean, look at that. Look how white that neck is. Out of Twitter death throw. Gotta find everyone. If I make it easy for you, you've got one there. There's one for you. We're coming back on to Monday Night Raw again after the commercial break. So we're back on Raw. Gunther versus Sheamus. Ludwig Kaiser on the outside. So both of them just going head to head. Gunther really working Sheamus. Trying to see what chance they've got. Can't work it out. Best out watching NXT. Supposedly, it's not a bad show at the minute. Supposedly, it's quite enjoyable every week. So Gunther's got a submission attempt, chokehold type. Gunther trying to keep Sheamus down, but Sheamus making his way back to his feet. Right hands to Gunther. Chop from Gunther. And again, even Manchester's out and Sheamus is saying, come on, go for it. Sheamus just firing back with his own right arm. Irish cast backbreaker. Gunther following it up. Close line. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Sheamus. Sheamus. White noise to Gunther. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Look at the state of Sheamus' chest. Sheamus' chest just looks like hamburger meat. Sheamus was just hung up on the top rope. In comes Gunther, but caught by Sheamus into a power slam. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Gunther. Gunther rolling to the apron. Look at Sheamus' chest. Sheamus getting the crowd going for the 10 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and he's not stopping. That's 17 beats. Crowd are really behind Sheamus at the minute. Oh, we've got the Brogue signal. Went for the Brogue kick. Gunther gets out of the way. Went for a gem, but counters. Sheamus hung up on the top rope. Back elbow. Ludwig Kaiser tying Sheamus' leg up. Kaiser with a big boot to the knee of Gunther. Referee is feeling suspicious. Kaiser's been ejected from ringside. Gunther just has a bit of a sly grin on his face as he was looking over at Kaiser. So we're back on a commercial break at the minute. So still going. So, I mean, I presume it's going to be... Sheamus has got 67% of the votes. I thought it would be 100% Gunther. That has shocked me a little bit. Yeah, that's surprising. I thought Gunther would have been a definite 100% win on this one. I think... Why would you have Gunther lose when you could be setting up Gunther versus Ilja Dragunov? Because that, to me, is the match of the tournament. That's what you head towards. So we've only had the one Bray Wyatt tease tonight, haven't we? We had the QR code earlier on, which had the PDF file in there. So we are about to come back on to Monday Night Raw, probably for the final part. So again, we've got a brilliant crowd shot coming from one of the entranceways into the arena. So Gunther's still targeting the leg and knee of Sheamus after Kaiser attacked it earlier on. Sheamus trying to fight his way out, get away from Gunther. Gunther dropping onto that knee. Gunther being picked up by Sheamus, but the leg gave out. Kick straight to the back of the knee of Sheamus. Gunther just chopping the back of the leg of Sheamus. Sheamus, big clothesline as Gunther came off the ropes. Sheamus still selling that leg injury. What's he looking for? Picks Gunther up. But again, that leg gives out. What a knee from Sheamus. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That was a knee and a half. We've got Let's Go Sheamus chants again. Sheamus was looking for the broad kick, but knee gave up. Gunther into a powerbomb. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Counters straight into a half Boston Crab. Single leg Boston Crab from Gunther. Sheamus makes it to the ropes. Gunther looking a bit frustrated. Big stomp to the back of the knee. So there's Gunther looking at something from the top. He's climbing the turnbuckles. Gunther's waiting for Sheamus to get up, but Sheamus meets him at the top turnbuckle. Sheamus, what's he looking for? He's looking for white noise. Celtic Cross. Celtic Cross delivered by Sheamus. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Gunther. This is awesome chants running through the crowd now. Gunther, German suplex. Sheamus just rolls through and shouts, "Come on." Big knee from Sheamus. That knee still looks like it's giving him problems. Broad kick. Sheamus really struggling to get over for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Gunther, but there was a big delay from hitting the broad kick to the pin. Gunther counters, rolls through, half single leg Boston Crab. Will Sheamus get to the ropes this time? Sheamus dragged back to the centre. The torque on that leg. Is Gunther going to get to the bottom? Gunther going to get the... Sheamus taps. Sheamus taps. That was a great match. But that's Monday Night Raw over and done with. Again, another great show. Lot of action. Absolutely loads of action tonight, which is good. King and Queen of the Wing. Tournament's brilliant. And a couple of surprises thrown in there with people being substituted in matches. So, performer of the night, I'm going to give it to Dakota Kai. She had a couple of really good promos, and she had the match against Lyra Valkyria, which was a good match. But match of the night, main event, obviously. I don't think you need to ask me that one. And I would probably say, again, probably an 8.5 out of 10 as a show, because it was really enjoyable. The first hour and a half seemed to absolutely fly by. I don't know if that was because I felt a bit more awake, but as soon as the main event started, I did feel more awake, and it was a fantastic match. So if you haven't already, like and share the video, subscribe to the channel because it does help us out, as you all know. You can find Ant here on Wednesday for Dynamite. Yeah, Raw did go overtime, didn't it? Not by much, but a little bit. But yeah, it's one where Ant will be back on Wednesday. Hopefully Sam will be back on Friday for SmackDown. And you should hopefully see me here back again next week, covering Monday Night Raw, as I do. But yeah, you are more than welcome to give me a message. Was we supposed to find out what was on the SmackDown side? They might announce it shortly. They might do it on SmackDown itself. They might have been running short on time. But I am going to go grab some sleep. So have a great week, everyone. And I do hope that you all have an enjoyable time. You don't miss me too much. But I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Raven, and thanks for listening to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore.